Sometimes people get surprised when they hear that there's feminists in Japan. They're just not very popular. There were surveys done talking about how the majority of women don't even support them because they find them to just make things worse for them, or they complain about like non-issues all the time. A notable example is when On Scene Japan attempted to appeal to Japanese feminists when he complained about Uzaki-chan being used as a mascot for a Red Cross blood drive. And while some of the Japanese feminists supported what he had to say, largely, this got completely mocked, so much so that On Scene Japan was literally mocked on Japanese national television. There was also a situation where a VTuber was doing a public safety event with a Chiba Prefecture Police Department. Feminists saw this and didn't like her outfit, saying like the top and the skirt were too revealing. It was like inappropriate, sexist, whatever. And once again, this resulted in the majority of people in Japan laughing at the Japanese feminists, completely disagreeing with them, and supporting the public safety event. You may also notice a recurring theme with the targets of these activist groups, so to speak, being completely good. Like, they tried to cancel a blood drive, and they tried to cancel a public safety event. What are they thinking? Like, it's not a good look. So yeah, while there are feminist leagues in Japan, that's what they're called, like a feminist league, they're not popular. Even to the majority of women in Japan. Just the majority of men and women in Japan don't like those groups. That takes us to a situation reported on by techopes.com, where they talk about this Japanese taxicab company named Mikotsuko, also known as Sanko, which recently became the unexpected targets of threats and angry messages from feminists on social media over the design of the female character here. Specifically, what they don't like is apparently, you know what, let me just read the translation. Imagine if, when you went abroad, you saw posters like this all over the city. Picture a woman acting like a child, not striking the same pose as a man, but instead doing a peace sign, hopping on one foot and wriggling around. If someone told you that this was their official character, what would you think? So they're mad about the pose. They're mad at, she's not even doing a peace sign either, by the way, is she? Like, but yeah, they're mad that she's like leaning forward on one leg or whatever. Like, what the heck? Bruh, no way. No way. They're saying it's like adult material. Mikotsu, the company, knows this and is doing it. Really malicious. What is going on in your life where you're so offended by that? When a man is present, women are excluded. When a woman is present, she is reduced to sexual consumption. When both are present, uniforms are just adult material, a level of difficulty that should no longer be used by humans. Human? You want to talk about what's human? These arguments sound like the sort of thing that some like joke AI feminist chatbot would write. I wish they would stop only making women have tiny waists, wiggling around for no reason, and unnecessarily plastering on smiles. And of course, the women are always portrayed as younger. It's disgusting. Leave those outdated values in the Showa era. Yeah, these people's minds are completely melted. They've completely lost it. Looks younger. It's like the same exact style for both characters. Is it that people who conceive characters like this can only draw them based on the creepy gender stereotypes that exist in the minds of geeky men who fantasize about women, such as unnatural wriggling postures compared to male characters, outfits that excessively emphasize curves, bow-legged stances, and a foolish demeanor of female characters? Is anyone aware that bus drivers are in short supply and we need to actively recruit female drivers? Instead of investing valuable funds in repugnant gender discriminatory PR, are they aware that it's nothing but a foolish act of self-destruction? Yeah, all I can say is if I was on a bus with that person, I would be ringing for the first stop. Like, please let me off this bus. I guess one of them tried to like reach out to the company Mikotsu and they were like, what are you talking about? Like, says they received a response that completely failed to grasp the issue at hand. Yeah, I wonder why. So that person tried to like create a mass emailing campaign against the company, just like spamming their email. And when the rest of the public confronted them about their behavior, they just made their account private. Took a note right out of Western Twitter on that one. Acts exceptional, gets responses, goes in protected mode. Maybe they'll say it's misogyny next. Oh my gosh, they just hate women. No, you're just acting crazy. Half the people calling you crazy are women. So yeah, these sort of people, they don't help women at all. They don't help anybody. As a matter of fact, they just drag others down around them with their constant stream of nonsensical negativity. Making it worse is how so many people like that also have this like aura of moral superiority too, where they like to think they're like better than others and they're like some great service to the world, when in reality, as I said, they're like helping nobody. Anyways, that's pretty much the situation. I need some like coffee and some fresh air after that one, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like what I had to say on this coverage, consider liking or subscribing for more segments like this every day. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.